what effect do you think current social media would have on gaming if it was around back in NES days, for example? That's interesting. I think the more obscure titles would get more press from people saying, wow, you know, Eliminator Boat Duel, it's misspelled, but that's a great game. LOL, you know, go pick it up.
Actually, I think I kind of have a serious answer to that. I think a lot of the mystery and fun from a lot of the older games would be gone based on the instant, like, exchange of knowledge.
Like, okay, I see what you're
doing. Like even things like warp zones or, you know, maps for Zelda castles. Like, you know, when you all have it there, you don't have to write any, you don't have to draw any maps, you don't have to swap tips or tricks with your friends.
Nintendo Power would be obsolete.
Right. One of the things that actually kills gaming the most for me now is just people constantly talking about games on Twitter, and that's fine. That sounds so wrong, but it was like Pokemon X and Y came out, right? And I enjoyed playing it. And everyone's talking about the absolute optimum, you know, team builds, and this is where you find everything, and this and that. And I just had to step back because it's not fun for me anymore. Social media has really taken a lot of the discovery out of video games, and I play video games for that. That's what got me interested in them, and to this day, that's what I like about them is I need that something to keep me going. If I know everything going into a game because of Twitter feeds and Facebook, I suddenly lose all interest to play the game that I bought. And some people will tell you in this day and age to get over it, and I to a degree I kind of agree. Like, well, maybe I do have to get over it if I want to enjoy them again.
People,
but
then.
Yeah, but you know, it's just like I do miss the, I don't know, the discovery of, you know, an old RPG.
But I would have known that games were on the system that I never knew. That's the other thing too.
Sure.
Because with such a huge library.
Well, yeah, there's positives. You know, a game like Little Samson might not go for as much because people would have bought more of it, and, you know, it would have been more widespread.
They would have produced more of it. Or like Panic Restaurant. They would have
made more, you know, if it was a good game. So, I mean, there's definitely positives and negatives to both.
I think Nintendo was dying out by then, but it's a fun question to think about.
I can't necessarily even blame. I mean, I work around video games all day, so I just burn out on games from that too.
Sure.